Hey everyone, this is Zach here with another episode of Hope for Masterball. Today, once again, we are continuing with the Venusaur Glastrier team, and once again, I want to try to use Glastrier more, but the Venusaur matchup is so good in a lot of battles. I wish I would have brought it against that Swords Dance Landorus last episode. If you haven't seen that, you should totally check that out. And here, do we try to reverse Trick Room? Or do we just accept it? This is a tough one. Oh, it could be beat up Arcanine. Ooh, if they lead beat up Arcanine, I think we just go down here. And you should, because the Venusaur is such a strong bring. Regieleki and Arcanine. Okay. So the Intimidate goes off, but we can just Wicked Blow the Regieleki. Or could we bring in the Torkoal and go straight for the Regieleki? Because I want to say you max Arcanine here. As long as we get a few hits off with Venusaur, like, it's not a complete waste. And they're actually maxing the Regieleki. So maybe you expected Sleep Powder. Solid damage. So Arcanine hasn't attacked yet, so that's probably a Flare Blitz into... Oh, just Heat Wave? Okay. So who do we max here? A Heat Wave is just going to get, like, the knockout on Urshifu. But we should still be faster than the Arcanine. Whimsicott, okay. So what do you do here with Whimsicott? Because if we bring it down to Sash, like, and it's gonna Moonblast, we could always Sucker Punch. Max Strike into the Urshifu. And we saved our attack stat, so there's that. Okay, so here's the thing. Do you max guard Regieleki? I think you do here. No max guard, okay. Oh, we lose our Urshifu to Hail anyway. We get rid of the sun, though. So we would have lost Urshifu either way. Oh, and Regieleki hangs on. That is no good. And then Intimidate goes off. So we're back to neutral. Does your Arcanine have Protect? No lefties on the Milotic. What I'm worried about is a Coil. Coil or Hypnosis. And just Scald. And that's going to be game. Was Max Venusaur the option? Like, is that what we should have done? So it's Magnet Regieleki. And Fake Tears Whimsicott. Weakness Policy Arcanine, so... Ooh. I think my opponent would have had it either way. That team was just set up to counter everything that we had. Dragapult Terrakion. Okay. Do you lead beat up Terrakion? And do we lead our... It's just that if we lose all the pieces to knock out Glastrier, what do we have for the opposing Glastrier? This is, like, these past two matches have really, like, thrown me off because there's not a Trick Room mode. Okay, so you're gonna belly drum. Follow me. This indeed should be Focus Sash. Yeah, okay. And maybe Slackberry? And I think we can just safely close combat here. There's the Slackberry. Or the Custap Berry, that's what I was thinking. Okay. But that actually does put me at a really big disadvantage because I have the Trick Room in the back. But I think here we go Glastrier. Oh. You should max Rockfall into Glacier. And that should one-shot. We hang on. Weirdly enough, we're not completely out of this. Do you call the protect Yawn though? Because we could just max Quake and win. Okay, so now we have to max Quake the Terrakion and protect the Torkoal. Oh, I can't believe we pulled that off. You may have thought that I was going to look like a fool 2 matches in a row, but really, I only looked like a fool for a match and a half. That's the one good thing about like Dynamax is that with the Terrakion maxing and being so boosted, you can only target one mon at a time. Okay, this is the team Cybertron was using. And I think this is Choice Specs Regidrago. So like Celesteela and Regidrago is a good lead here. I think we have to bring the Grimmsnarl. Do I want Eerie Impulse though? Celesteela and Grimmsnarl. Okay. I think I want to max Quake and Light Screen here. Because if you max Airstream, like, you'll give us weakness policy. What is the Grimmsnarl's item on this team? And okay, you go for Fake Out. But Venusaur's still faster, so we'll get the special defense boost, which is, we do need that, especially without Light Screen going up. And actually, I want to get Vines up now and set Light Screen. That way, when Torkoal comes in, we can max Flare. But really, they're targeting down the Grimmsnarl, which tells me that they probably have the Regidrago in the back. Ooh, okay, fake tears. So we'll be at +1, basically. No, we'll be at neutral. Do you max guard here? Do we outspeed? I would have to say you know your calcs. So you probably do still outspeed Venusaur here. At +1 with Tailwind. We gotta risk it though. Nope, okay. We've seen Steel Spike, so you have Flash Cannon. You have Do you have Meteor Beam? I think you Air Slash Meteor Beam. So I want to protect so the Celesteela doesn't hit the Meteor Beam here. You actually have Heat Wave of your own. I gotta play my Tailwind turns right. Two more turns of Tailwind. So we detect here, and we Heat Wave. They're hoping for a flinch, and if they get it, it's over. Sucker Punch knocks out Tornadus. Tailwind will end. Air Slash on the Urshifu. That'll bring us down to Sash. We knock out the Celesteela. Tailwind's gone. Base 80. So I think Urshifu outspeeds it. Let's Wicked Blow and Yawn. Sunlight's gone, so that's going to weaken our fire-type moves. But this is a dragon-type, so we will be better off going for the single target and more accurate earth power anyway. I love how their eyes shut off when they fall asleep. Okay. So here we have to hope for not a one-turn wake, which has not been on my side these past couple of matches. And light screen's gone. So if they get a one-turn wake, like, they'll probably win. There we go. Woo! So how about that? Yawn Torkoal holding down 2 matches, knocking out a Celesteela, knocking out a pretty boosted Celesteela at that. Locking maxed justified +4 Terrakion into forfeiting, and then holding it down against Regidrago. Man, if you guys haven't already, like this video, give support to your man Torkoal. He held it down. He or she, I don't... She held it down. I apologize, Miss Torkoal. I did not mean to do that, but this Torkoal, she rocked it. So, I mean, if you haven't already, like and subscribe the video. Tell me how you're feeling about the team. And I am working on the next team for those who are waiting for that. But that's going to be all for tonight. I'm really proud of this Torkoal. And I think Yawn is a really good move on it because it just really ruins the pace of like a lot of play, which hurts a lot of people when they're thinking, all right, this is my path to victory, and then a Yawn comes into play. Because you could have knocked out the Torkoal, but then I would have gotten a second Wicked Blow and would have won there anyway. So, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. And once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next one, we'll see everyone later.